YouTube? Okay. I want to go ahead and get straight to the point because I just got home from school and I'm hungry. And yeah. All right. So, what? How to start this off? Okay, here I go. Okay, what I'm going to talk about is beauty and self-esteem. And what brought this about was that today at FSU is something called Operation Beautiful. I think it was started by an organization called Students for Real Beauty or something like that. And basically what you do is that you get little post-it notes and you write inspiring messages on them and you put them all over the school. So, I had my little post-its and my pen and I was putting out little things. I felt so good. I was like, oh, I hope somebody sees this. It just brightens their day. But it got me to thinking. There are so many people in this world that don't feel they're beautiful. And it goes far, way more than just thinking that they're beautiful on the outside. I'm talking about they don't think they're beautiful on the inside. They don't love themselves as a person. They don't even care about themselves. Like, to the point, like, sometimes, like, it can get to the point where it's beyond just not liking yourself. Some people actually, like, may hate themselves. Like, it's serious now. So it's like, what I want to say is that, first of all, we need to know what beauty is. Yes, there is outside beauty. There's such a thing as outside beauty. You know, I mean, society, but let's be honest. Our ideas of beauty are set by society. And if you want to get a little bit more into it, you may not like what I have to say, but this is my opinion. And the majority of the people in this world are what? They're white. Okay? And because they are the majority, they set the standards for a lot of things in society. In our society, the standard of beauty is what I like to call white beauty. Now, look at your white girl. They tend to be skinny. They tend to have straight hair. And of course, they're white. So, what I've noticed in the black culture is that there are things like lighting creams that some black women use to lighten the color of their skin so that they are, lighter. And not only that, now I have nothing against perms. In fact, I straighten my own hair. I don't use perms, but I do straighten my own hair. So nothing against it. I'm just saying my theory on why we feel that on what may contribute to the fact that we think straight hair looks oh so good as opposed to our natural hair and texture. We perm our hair so it can be straighter. And, if you notice it, it's kind of getting closer and closer to the white woman with the straight hair and the lighter skin. And some women don't even, they want to be skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. Though I've also noticed that when it comes to weight, at least in the black community, in my opinion, physical beauty, men tend to like a curvier shaped woman. So I don't think black women or Latino, Hispanic women really struggle with the skinniness thing. I think, yeah, you don't want the stomach or nothing, but the butt and the breast and everything, that's something that I think is more celebrated in our cultures than it may be in the white culture. But anyway, physical beauty. And just because you don't fit the standard of physical beauty that has been set does not mean you're not physically beautiful. See, this beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that is so true. Remember that. So if you're down on yourself on your looks, remember that just because Joe over here don't like it, don't mean Gary over here won't like it. He may love it. Different strokes for different folks. And also, another thing, if you don't like your physical beauty, you can do something about it. Makeup can be used to enhance your beauty. Hair, weave, the clothes you wear and how you wear them, jewelry. We can do things to enhance ourselves. And if you don't like the way your body looks, we can exercise. We can do things to make ourselves look more pleasing to ourselves. Though I'm not really a big supporter of cosmetic surgeries. I'm more about working with what you have naturally. And yes, you can put in the weave without getting rid of your real hair, so weave doesn't count in our natural things. Anyway, All right. Now, but the thing is, true beauty, because physical beauty is a superficial thing. It comes and it goes. But true beauty, lasting beauty, beauty that is forever, is inside of you. And that's your personality, your heart, the things you do, how you treat others, your motives, all those kind of things. That's true beauty. If you are a nice, caring person with a big heart, and you try to sit there and you try to spread that positiveness to the people all around you, you try to encourage people, you lift them up instead of tearing them down, you are a beautiful person. Please strive to be beautiful. Don't strive to be ugly. Ugly is when you feel the need to tear people down. Ugly is when you feel the need to just suddenly make someone else feel like they're less worthy, to make them feel like they're less than a human being. That is ugly. Please don't be ugly. Be beautiful. We are all beautiful in our own way. We just have to take it and grab it and cherish it. And then we have to build on it. You know? Don't let your beauty just sit there. You have to let your beauty grow. And then you got to get the beauty to spread to others. There are so many people that struggle with self-esteem and not liking themselves. And some people might be like, it's so weak. Please, get over yourself. People struggle with this. It's real. People have insecurities. They have issues. It's just life. I've struggled with it myself. I still kind of do. But what we have to learn is that we can't be anyone else but ourselves. So we need to love ourselves. And when it comes to love, it starts with you and God. If you can't love yourself and you're God's creation, how can you love God? And if you can't love you and God, how can you love someone else? I used to think that it was possible, but it's not, because you don't know what love is. You don't know how love behaves, because you can't even give it to yourself. How can you give it to someone outside of yourself? So please, if you're struggling with low self-esteem, low confidence, or anything of that matter, I challenge you today to start building yourself up instead of tearing yourself down. It's easy to tear yourself down, believe it is, which is why it's so easy for us to be our biggest critics. It's so easy. But I challenge you to make an effort to say more positive things about yourself than negative things. I challenge you today to put little post-it notes all over your wall so you can remind yourself of how great and awesomely awesome you are. I challenge you to love yourself. I challenge you to know and to realize and see that you are beautiful. Because the thing about confidence is that it radiates. And suddenly, because you feel you're so great, others are going to feel you're so great. It's like a snowballing effect going on here. So people, feel beautiful. Know that you're beautiful. Realize that you're beautiful. See that you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Build on your self-esteem. And I'm going to elaborate on this because I don't know if I really got down to the meat of the subject as I wanted to. But I just wanted to say, love yourself. You have to. You've got to. Because if you don't, honey, you ain't going to make it in this world. You got to. And one thing, I need to talk to my parents right quick. Like, mothers, you got to be there to support not just your daughter. Because no, don't get it twisted. Now, daughters, we need you. We need you more than you even know. Like, we look up to you to know how a woman should be. We look up to you to know how a woman should behave in a relationship. We really look up to you. You are the first female role model that we will see. So we need you to be on your A game. Be there for your girls. Support them. Don't condemn them. Be there. Make sure they know that you are open and ready to listen to them. Remind your daughters that they are beautiful. No matter what, regardless of whether or not they have a man. Let them know that they are beautiful. Fathers, daughters really, really, really need you. You have no idea. Yes, they need their mother, but they need you too. Why? Because you will be the first male role model in their life. You are the first male figure. Therefore, you make the biggest impact on how they view men, how they view relationships, all types of things. Be on your A game. Don't be tripping and slipping on us. For real. Make sure you tell your daughters that they are beautiful. Make sure they know they are beautiful. But at the same time, also make it clear that they don't need no man to tell them this, because they already know it. And the thing is, I'm saying this because if you don't tell your daughters this, if y'all don't lift your daughters up, a nigga will. Not a boy, not a man, but a nigga. A nigga will. He'll fill her head with all types of things that she should have already known. And because she's never heard them before, she's going to be like, oh my God, she's so wonderful. He called me beautiful. And then fall for all the tricks in the book. Come on, fathers, mothers, do not let your daughters get the okie doke played on them. Believe me, dudes are out there, and just with some sweet words, they got these girls treating them like they God. Come on, parents, get back on your A game. We need you. So yes. I gotta go because, it's 10 minutes on this little thinky thing. It's about to be 11. But anyway, I gotta go. So, bye-bye. And remember, you are you. And you are beautiful. Just the way you are. 'Cause you're amazing. Just the way you are. And if it didn't sound good, I'm sorry. I never said I was Mariah Carey. Bye-bye.